Electric vehicles promise lower running costs, fewer moving parts, and less maintenance. And while that's true, EVs still come with their own unique problems that many new owners don't expect. In this video, we're breaking down the most common EV issues and, more importantly, how to fix them before they turn into expensive repairs. Let's begin. One of the most common issues EV owners face is rapid battery drain. You charge your EV to full, but the range drops faster than expected. This usually happens due to aggressive driving, high speeds, extreme temperatures, running the AC or cabin heater at full blast, or the battery management system balancing the pack. To fix this, slow down by just 10 to 15 kilometers an hour. It can increase your range by as much as 15%. Use eco mode in traffic, precondition the battery while the car is still plugged in, ensure your tire pressure is correct, and keep your EV software updated. But if your range drops permanently by more than 15 to 20%, it's time to get the battery health checked. The issue might be the BMS, not the battery itself. Another big frustration is slow charging speeds. You plug into a fast charger expecting a quick top-up, but the charge climbs slowly. This happens when the battery is too hot or too cold, when the charger is overloaded, when your battery is already close to full, or when your EV simply doesn't support high kilowatt charging. The fix is simple. Arrive at fast chargers with around 10 to 20% battery. Avoid charging to 100% on DC fast chargers. Switch to a different stall if the charger is crowded. And precondition the battery before arriving at the station. Many EVs have a setting specifically for this. Cold weather brings another common issue: reduced driving range. In winter, your EV can lose 20 to 30% of its expected distance. Lithium-ion batteries don't like cold temperatures, and cold air increases aerodynamic drag. To fix this, preheat the cabin while the car is plugged in, park indoors whenever possible, use seat warmers instead of blasting the heater, switch to eco mode, and use proper winter tires for better grip and energy efficiency. Home charging problems are also common. Sometimes the EV doesn't charge, the breaker trips, or the charging speed is lower than expected. This can be caused by outdated wiring, weak voltage, a faulty cable, too many appliances on the same circuit, or software bugs in the wall charger. The solution is to put your charger on a dedicated circuit, check for loose breakers, update the charger firmware, try a different charging cable, and if voltage fluctuates, consider installing a stabilizer. Because EVs are so quiet, any unusual noise becomes noticeable and sometimes alarming. Common sounds include inverter buzzing, suspension clicking, a humming battery cooling pump, or squeaking brakes due to regenerative braking reducing pad usage. Most of these sounds are normal. Inverter noise is part of how EV electronics work. Cooling pumps hum when the battery is hot or fast charging. To fix squeaky brakes, simply perform a few harder stops. But if a noise suddenly gets louder, more frequent, or changes tone, have it inspected. Another issue is regenerative braking feeling weak or completely disabled. This happens when the battery is full, when it's too cold, when traction control interferes, or when software temporarily limits regen. The solution is to avoid charging to 100% if you rely heavily on regen. Let the battery warm naturally or use preconditioning. Check for warning lights, because a faulty speed sensor can disable regen entirely. And after a software update, double check that your regen settings haven't reset to low. Software glitches are also common, because modern EVs are basically computers on wheels. Touchscreens may freeze, navigation may fail to load, or charging sessions may not start. Most of the time, a soft reset will fix the issue. Keep your software updated, clear unnecessary apps, and if charging fails, lock the car, unlock it, and re-plug. This forces the charger and the car to re-establish communication. Charging ports or cables not locking properly is another headache. This happens when dust gets inside the port, when the locking actuator is weak, when the latch on the cable is damaged, or when cold weather stiffens the mechanism. To fix this, clean the charge port with compressed air, use a small amount of silicone spray on the latch, precondition in cold weather, and replace worn cables before replacing the car's port. Electric vehicles may feel futuristic, but they're still machines, and every machine has its quirks. The good news is that most EV issues are simple to understand and easy to fix once you know what to look for. If you found this helpful, subscribe, and let me know which EV issue you want us to break down next.